I'd like to introduce IntelliGantt for Office 365, which connects to specifically your SharePoint.com up on the cloud. And this is a Windows 10 store app that you just download and lets the project manager work with a project, configure it, share it up to SharePoint, let everyone else execute the tasks and complete the project, and synchronize back in so that they can see what's going on quickly and easily. And let's see it in action. First, we've got a simple SharePoint site, right at the top level root here, teamdirection.sharepoint.com. And we've got IntelliGantt, which will fire up here. And this is exactly the experience after you've uploaded or downloaded from the Windows Store. You just type in the SharePoint.com site you want to connect to. And here we've got team direction, some credentials. And we're connecting to the root site, which is underwhelming because there's not a whole lot here. The real action is in the subsites, which we can easily find by clicking on the Explorer helmet. We'll click off the team site, and we'll go to Demo 1 for the simple and the task list. And let's take a look at this real quick. So here's our first example of subsite inclusion with task list aggregation, matching them all together. And you can do more than one, as you saw from the Explorer. And everything here supports, excuse me, in-place editing. So we can go from a good name to the best name. We can reschedule, move it forward. And these changes are reflected up in SharePoint immediately, so you can see that view as well. And in fact, let's configure this so that we'll publish it out to SharePoint and see how it looks. A couple of the configure options before we go. Let's change workspace, that's good. So let's change the startup view to My Tasks. And I think that'd be good because that means up in SharePoint when they go and see the project, they will see the things that are assigned to them immediately. So let's publish it, which involves pressing the up arrow. Once you do that, we actually load a couple files onto your SharePoint server. And this should look pretty familiar. And we see the site demo 1, the simple task list, the task aggregated just as I expected, the My Tasks that I wished everyone to see when they went up there, and the best name, which, let's change this back. Let's go back to a good name. And if we go back to IntelliGantt for Office 365, we can wait and it'll update automatically, or we're going to hit the refresh button and see it's gone back to a good name. One other thing that I wanted to show is we've got assignments here, and let's actually give that person an hourly rate. And we'll save the settings. And now we've got basic costing information. And if you're curious, this was configured by the project manager, but now even up on SharePoint, we can look at the people involved and see I've got an hourly rate. So that's just some of the interaction between the two where the project manager can configure and craft how he wants the project to look and feel and what people to see, and the people themselves that would go in and update, change names, whatever. So you can try this out today. It's available in the Windows Store, as is IntelliGantt for SharePoint, and let us know what you think.